President Donald Trump has pledged to keep the Guantanamo Bay Detention Camp in Cuba open and loaded up with some bad dudes. Here are some possible scenarios of Gitmo's future under Trump. 1. If Trump keeps his campaign pledge to increase the number of prisoners, he faces a U.S. Supreme Court ruling that detainees there are subject to U.S. law, including the right of prisoners to demand to know why they are being held. This is known as the writ of habeas corpus. If the government can't justify detention, the prisoner must be freed. When George W. Bush first placed detainees at Gitmo, his administration said they weren't subject to U.S. law. But the Supreme Court ruled in 2008 that the prisoners are. If Trump doesn't honor habeas corpus, he could cite a clause in the Constitution that allows for a suspension of habeas corpus when the public safety requires it in cases of a rebellion or invasion. 2. Trump would also need to observe the Geneva Conventions. The Geneva Conventions were negotiated after World War II. The U.S. has been a signatory for more than 60 years. The conventions say that in times of armed conflict, people who aren't an active part of hostilities should be treated humanely. This includes people who have surrendered. The conventions prohibit murder, cruelty, torture, and humiliating and degrading treatment. Waterboarding, something Trump has spoken in favor of, wouldn't be permitted. 3. Increasing the number of detainees with less funding. Trump has said that the current cost to run Guantanamo prison, $40 million a month, is too high.
I would guarantee you that I could do it for a tiny, maybe 5, maybe 3, maybe like peanuts.
Exactly how many peanuts is unclear.